Hey, this is Dave from iFound Agent, and I have with me Eric from Asteroom. Now, Eric and I met up at a conference. It was Inman up in Vegas a couple months ago. I think it was July. And the company that we were doing some work with, he grabbed me, said, "You need to meet this guy." And I said, "Okay." And normally it's, you meet a lot of people, but he's got something really cool. So he showed me this little model 3D model that he built it was on the phone that he used to build with his phone, and it looked just like a Matterport. I couldn't believe it. The whole thing was shot on the cell phone. I said, I think that sounds like something our agents uh, could use, and we kept in touch. He sent me a unit, which actually we're going to give away. So if you're interested in Asta Room, we're going to have a link that you can enter a drawing and actually win the pano head that you use to actually shoot the Asta rooms on your cell phone. And I'm going to in this video, I'm going to grab some clips of a demo that we'll include, so we'll have that on there as well. But uh, very inexpensive, very easy to use, doesn't take a lot of gear, and I found it very easy to use. And I think having more interaction on your listing on your websites, you can also put it into MLS. Not a bad thing. So I've got Eric here from Asteroom. Why don't you tell us a little bit more? I'm sure I'm not doing a great job explaining the technology. Why don't you give us just a little insight into how it works and why you would want to use it?
Yeah, sure. So before I started Ashram, I actually worked at Facebook for about 3 years in its SMB analytics, SMB ads analytics team, and I saw that engagement for posts with 360 photos were just shooting off the roof, and I knew that interactiveness is the future of marketing on social media.
Sure.
So yeah, so it was intuitive me to think that what it like to think real estate as an industry to be an application for such technology. So basically, Astroom um, is a 360 is a series of is a software that allows everybody to put together a series of 360 panels and stitch them together. And in the 3D with a 3D floor plan that basically simulates what Matterport does. A little difference between Astrum and Matterport
Sure.
is Matterport is actually 3D reconstruction, and Astrum is 360 that is seen and viewed in a 3D way. I hope that makes sense.
Well, we're going to see it.
Yeah.
I'll be
Um, I can do a screen share now.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, to put it up.
You're going to save me some work. That's good.
So this is our website.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And we're just gonna click on any of the tours. Right?
Yep.
This one is a good one.
And I will say I shot my whole house, not that I have a big house. It took me about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah. So basically, each of these room is a panel. But so the difference between that and Matterport is true 3D reconstruction. So it has a point cloud. The camera has a depth sensor, and it can accurately map out every single object of the room and to reconstruct it for viewers to view. And of course, that technology is expensive. The
Sure.
camera is expensive.
How much
Yeah,
is it? Matterport cameras, what, about $3,000-4,000?
yeah, about $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Asteroom, which we use a different type of technology, the 360 panel technology, basically is to allow users to take a panorama, basically a photo in each of the rooms, and we stitch it up. And then not only that, we also built the floor plan. We also make the panel look 3D, right? So that look pretty much like a Matterport, except the underlying technology is fundamentally different. Our camera is your phone, and it does not have a depth sensor. So they shoot
Correct.
2D photos, but we use AI to make them look 3D like this.
They look incredible. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a Matterport when I first saw it.
Right. So yeah, so our goal is to deliver basically as good of the user experiences
Yeah,
in for viewers, home buyers, so that they can be there without really being there,
sure.
and um, and we're gonna roll out features on for dimensions. So let me show you one. So if you give us the height of your tripod, we'll be able to triangulate and calculate the dimension of the tour. So let's see this one. So see, like
Oh
it actually
wow.
gives you the dimension of the home.
Huh.
It's pretty accurate. It's within 10%, and this will be released in the next feature, the next
Cool.
update. Yeah. So yep. So in short, it's a Matterport. It's basically a Matterport without the 3D camera. You can shoot with your phone, and yeah, that's our technology.
It's almost criminal not to do it if you're a realtor. Everyone's got a cell phone, so
Yeah, and I think there are a lot of benefits of using 3D tours. So I've been interviewing home buyers, and I've been observing them how they use Zillow, how they use Realtor.com to basically select homes to visit. And as you know, open houses are mostly during weekends. So for these people, actually, for them to take actions to go visit open houses, the home you're selling this weekend, the photos have to be really good. They have to be very persuasive. It's a process of elimination, right? Like the viewer will try to pick out the thing they don't like and given a reason of not to go to this open house
true.
because everybody wants have to enjoy their weekend, and so the photo really have to impress them and to get them to come take actions. And but with virtual tour, right, like with a virtual tour, buyers actually have more trust with your listings online, with your listing profile online. When they see a virtual tour, they don't have doubts, and they don't have to be as impressed as they would have been with photos. They take a look at virtual tour, they think it looks good, and they will go visit the home. And I think virtual tour will accelerate the sales process to actually give them more reasons to come check out the home in person, like this upcoming weekend. And a lot of things can happen from the person first seeing the home online to actually seeing the virtual to actually the open house. For example, if I see a listing on Tuesday and I become interested, but I could forget about it when the weekends come, right? Like I could have other priorities. I could be distracted by other listings that just came out. So with virtual tour, you actually accelerate the process of the person from they was considering it to they're pretty committed to the home. So I think it definitely works on agents' advantage to have virtual tour. And some people argue that like if you have a virtual tour and you make you people can see every bit of the home and that will decrease foot traffic because like with photos they could be more deceiving. They could purposely not shoot a corner that it doesn't look good. But and then there were some people that this is an argument of not using virtual tour is try to just cheat and not
Well,
cheat, just deceiving photos.
as a former realtor, some houses, yeah, it just depends. But most houses a 3D tour is good. But
Yeah.
sometimes just a graphical image, you need to have your 2 feet inside the house. But it technology's come a long way. So to get started with Astaroom, go to the App Store, look up Astaroom, Android and iPhone, and you'll need to order a Pano head, which you can get on Amazon, correct, or on
Yeah,
Astaroom's
the panel
website.
kit you can get on Amazon, correct?
So anyway, like I said, we're gonna have a link. You can actually win the Pano headset here, and if you're interested in getting more information, somebody from Astrum will get in touch with you. So I just want to thank Eric for taking the time to tell us about the product. I think it's really cool. I would be using this, no question about it. So it's really easy. And Eric, so how do we find you online? Just astroom.com?
Astroom.com. Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you.
All right.